being fulfilled. With the Holy Spirit by the mouth of David spoke before concerning Judas, which was died to them that took Yahusha. You see, for he was numbered with us. Understand? So Judas was numbered with the apostles. It said, and had obtained part of this ministry.
That's right. So you once had the understanding.
God, and jump into 21. He said, wherefore of these men which were confirmed.
What going there? What going there? Sure, I'm out shy. Yeah, but that's
these men which were accompanied with us all the time that our Lord Yahushua went in and out among us. You know, so it will get people where it's not for this truth will come in and out and they would look like they for this truth. But guess what? They're only coming out to seek out their liberty.
That's right.
Yeah. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 18. Little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard that the Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they would have been of us, they would have no doubt continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
And if I could say something, young true, scripture that say offenses must come in. Well, how many will come into the truth about the case says?
Yeah, but woe unto them who the offenses came by.
Done. So, in the sense that, hey, them really here to really teach us something. That, hey, they fall off by something because, hey, some men will be guys, they really think, yeah, boy, this man, this man, that, then when they really think the most I start to open their eyes to the wickedness of that person, and then you see by the person drop out or whatever the case is, and I'll teach you something. No, you tell teach him, hey, don't do that. But try just to not be like that person. Hey, they come real smooth, just like you saw. You'll just put that butter, but you have to see. And hatred.
You know, sometimes the most time I do, might raise a man real high in the faith, somebody that everybody will look up to, and then take that man down.
Good night.
Because everybody looking at that man with admiring that man. A little bit, they might say they idolizing the man. And then when the Most High take him out, then that will actually be a humbling for them. Because they will say, well, if the Most High could take that man out, then who is me? Because the scripture says the Lord spared not his own son. Take heed, understand?
And just going back into the war unto war, the offenses came, right? How did Judas die? Judas hung himself, right? And what they say, curses the man that hung by a tree. You understand?
That's why the scripture says, humble yourself and you might be under the Most High.
Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. It says, I'll read from 1. It says, wherefore, see we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds.
Yeah, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds, because guess what? Yahushua had to die for we to get this wood. And there is no rest. You understand? There is no rest, so there is no place to get comfortable. Alright? There is a place to be crying unto the Lord, just like in Revelation 6:9-10. Crying unto the Lord, Lord, how long before you're gonna take us from this place?
It's like Isaiah 57 verse 15.
And part of that is the reason why the Most High is putting through affliction, so we don't get comfortable. The scriptures say, oh death, how good is I might say it wrong, but you say how good is thee to them that basically, like if it, like a man in bitterness, I don't know if anybody know it off and it can bring it. You understand? The rough.
Want them to receive the consolation on this side also. And want them to receive the consolation on this side because they go be at peace too.
41 verse 41 verse 2.
Right? Sirach 41 verse 1. They say, oh death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee, to a man that live at rest in
Yeah.
his possession.
So a man who had rest in his position, that bettered him. And that is why the Most High don't worry to be rich in this kingdom.
That's right.
Alright? He might, the Most High might give you a big payout, you know. But then after that big payout, there's an even bigger drought. Yes.
Can't.
Tell me about
You understand? Because the Lord don't want you to get comfortable here. You understand? Go ahead.
grace is sufficient.
You understand? Go ahead.
Say, unto the man that hath nothing to vex him, and that hath prosperity in all things, yea, unto him that is yet able to receive meat. O death,
Oh, dead. Go ahead.
acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy.
Yeah, unto the needy. So that's why the Most High is pulling through affliction, because we just want to, so we actually got to cry, Lord, just take me from this place. That is why we're going through hell. And that is why the Lord, the scripture says, somebody give me that in Hosea 5 and 15. Yeah, start reading way about.
This is Isaiah 7 verse 15. So thus said the high and lofty one that inhabited eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite one.
Yeah, because a man who in that contrite spirit, everything he need, all the necessities, you go to the Lord, you have a Shem Shai faith. And it's not just because the Lord say, alright, if you do this, you'll be blessed. It's that you're still going to the Lord. You ain't gonna say, well, I'm a Lord now, so I'm gonna go on to the Most High no more. That is not a man of a contrite spirit and a humble heart, right? Go ahead. Hosea 5 and 15.
Isaiah chapter 5 verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
Yeah, that is when they're gonna acknowledge their offense, when they catch in hell. You understand? Just like if our brother go off in the truth, that is when he gonna catch himself, when the Lord jack him up like shit. You know why I do that? Why? God, but hey, Lord, Salakia Kataya. You understand? Forgive me for my sin. That is when you just actually recap and think about what you're doing when the Lord jack your ass up. And that is why the Most High is pulling into captivity. Isaiah tells the Syrian, the rod of thy hand is the rod of my indignation. So the Most High is pouring the hand of other nations to jack us up so that we will remember him.
And the Most High, yeah, we are making you remember your sin. And then you might do something wrong, and you're going to sit down. Just so you know.
Yeah, out of the blue, it just flash back.
I'm not saying no prophet, but get still call these things to remembrance. That second Ezra.
Second Ezra, can.
This is Luke 4:6.
Now you finish with that.
In their affliction, they will see me early.
They will seek him early because why? There's no rest. We want to come out of this hell. So we seeking the Lord early. He's going to Ecclesiastes 12 before the evil day come. We seeking the Lord early because we want to get out of this hell. Right.
This is Luke 4:6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because he moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemy. For he provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High. You have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and he grieved Jerusalem that nursed you.
God. So that is why we just end up into captivity. That is actually punishment. And that is the reason we're not supposed to be enjoying this life, enjoying this kingdom. Because guess what? The scripture says Moses, he forsook Pharaoh, basically just to for the righteousness of the Lord. Because there is no resting place, there is death. The scripture says, shall destroy you. Man, that is why we just catch hell. We just catch hell because the Most High wants us to remember that we're in captivity.
This is Revelation 3:19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous therefore and repent.
Understand? The scripture said, don't be entangled with the things that the world again. So we're not supposed to be caught up in this life. Use the world, but don't abuse it. Right? But somebody else.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better.
God is made better. Understand?
Yes, you know through all the afflictions that you go through and things, it's like, you know, you let you basically check yourself. And when you start really mezzo go on, you know, that thing make you know, make your mind become better, make your mind become, you know, wise. You understand? Remember him say with Adam, you know, Adam surely the man has become one of us, knowing good and evil. You understand? You learn both sides, you understand? So now you will be able to be a better judge. You understand?
Like Eliyahu, as he was saying, he sees Eliyahu, he said this side of the world was this came over here to learn what wickedness, that he learn to appreciate what is righteousness. Because we ain't gonna lie over here else, but we ain't gonna lie.
You see what will take place?
The scripture says, Elam enlarge yourself. Elam enlarge yourself, you know.
What I was going to say is that when you actually live it and you see what going against your Bashima Oshai can do, you know, it's like you when you actually get out, it's like, yo, fuck that. You actually inside and see it going on, and you say, nah, yo, this place I'm going to go. You can't take it.
Psalms 119, verse 1.
So like, if I can say too, that is why going back to the previous scripture, you'll accept that. Because even for righteousness' sake, you'll say, well, Lord, if you find iniquity in me, I will have to perish too. I accept my judgment. You understand?
It's Psalms 103. It says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I leave every false way.
And guess what? Job was set up as you say, like a portfolio of how Israel is supposed to be. You understand? That is how Job was set up. Because guess what? When the scripture said this creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly. Job was made subject to vanity, but not willingly. Job was catching hell. Job didn't do nothing to catch hell. But guess what? That was just so that it could show that way Israel had to go through. Israel had to fall so that Israel could understand better, because the scripture said Job was speaking without understanding. And then guess what? After that, he started to speak within the right sense, and he received double after. Job was saying, Lord, why you create me? Why didn't you just let me born dead? And sometimes when you're catching hell, it's slow, why just don't take my life? But that is what Israel had to go through. Israel had to fall before they rise. Humility comes before honor. You understand? Right.
James 5 verse 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
Yeah, understand? So guess what? The most I'm gonna just lay catch all that hell and be like that's your own destruction. Once you're trying to be righteous. But the Lord gonna show you a way how to come out of that. He gonna help you out. Scripture says, what did David say? Is not suffer me to remain in hell. Understand? He gonna suffer you to remain in hell. Lord in Yamashim Yashai ain't gonna leave you here. The Lord come with 10,000s of the chariots for what? For Zion's sake.
That's right.
Alright? It's for Israel's sake the Lord coming here for.
So let's say that, man. Let's say that in beyond.
First Corinthians 10, verse 12 and 13, it says, wherefore let him not think it. He standeth, take heed lest he fall.
Yeah, you understand? Take heed lest you fall. So you have to take heed. Somebody give me 1 Peter 4, 1 Timothy 4, I mean verse 15. You have to take heed to yourself, be circumspect. You understand? You have to be circumspect. Take heed to yourself. Examine yourself to see where they're being in faith. Don't just take this thing for granted.
1 Timothy 4 verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine.
Yeah, take heed unto thyself and to the doctrine. You understand? Go ahead.
Continue again. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Yeah, so in doing that, you will save yourself and them that hear you. Because the scriptures say, alright, let me see if I can find that real quick. Somebody says, talk about the time.
just want to